You want the lowest hanging fruit? Try for these right here. These are ones that they're easy to switch into new cars too. Okay, but when you make that outbound call, a couple things that need to happen if you want this to really work. It needs to be exclusive to them. Don't just say, "Hey, we're looking for good used cars. We need some used cars for our lot. We're getting low on inventory." That's too broad. And what happens is that places it in a good deal, a fair deal. But a good deal and a fair deal, there's no fear of loss. I can get that anytime I want. So, okay, I'll keep that in mind. We're not looking to sell right now, but if anything changes, we'll let you know. There's nothing urgent about that. There's nothing exclusive about that. It's just out there. Does that make sense? So the offer needs to be exclusive, okay? If you can create a dealer distress, this always creates a customer benefit. I'll give you an example of this right now too, okay? But if you can create a dealer distress, this will create a customer benefit that creates urgency, okay? Followed up with that urgency, there needs to be a hard deadline with some options, and you need to create an offer that's too good to say no to, okay? So I'll give you an example. If I'm calling somebody in my service drive, I know this car's coming to service today, okay? And I'm calling Robert, and he's got a Versa, okay? I'm gonna call Robert, I'm letting him know, hey Robert, again, first thing, when you make this call, okay, this needs to be said in one sentence, okay? Who are you? Where are you calling from? Why are you calling me? And what is the benefit to this phone call? And I need to get this out before I give the customer an opportunity to talk. If I don't get through this and I stop somewhere in here, they're gonna cut me off and let me know they're in the middle of something. Can I call you back at a different time? I can't say, hey, this is Robert calling from Tracy Nissan. How are you doing today? Am I catching you at a good time? I'm opening the door for them to tell me a negative response. So I'm gonna get all the way through and get to the benefit. Hey, Rob, this is Curtis calling from Tracy Nissan. The reason I'm giving you a call, I see you're bringing in your Versa today. My used car manager asked me to call you specifically to talk to you about that Versa. Okay, I'm gonna get to the point. Okay, I'm gonna make this very exclusive. I'm gonna add a dealer distress. Okay, the reason I'm calling you on your Versa is we are actually looking for 3 Versas for an advertising we're gonna run next month. We're gonna promote these cars. We bought 3 through the auction. None of the 3 passed. My used car manager told me to call 3 customers from our service drive that we know we're getting good cars, and he's letting me know we're gonna pay over market value for these cars because we got 1 week left to get them. Do you have any interest in selling your vehicle? Okay, what am I looking for right here? What shows interest? If he's bid at all, what's he gonna follow up with?
Oh, wow. What kind of number are you going to give me for my car?
He's gonna hit me the question. How much can you give me? If he says, how much can you get me? Is he on the hook?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Now I gotta reel him in. You guys remember what comes next?
I'm glad you asked.
Yes, look at that. I'm glad you asked. What's the next part? The next part's easy. I'm glad you asked. The next part's easy. When you bring your vehicle in, I'm gonna do a physical appraisal. I'm gonna send 3 pictures to my used car manager, and then he's gonna give us an above market value right then. Sound good to you? Okay. Now what if he says, well, can I come in Saturday? Today I'm just dropping it off, but I can come back Saturday. Can I come in Saturday and take a look at it?
I can fit you in, but I can't guarantee that it's looking to be there because we have the other salespeople.
Look at this. Look at this. This kid's paying attention, ain't he? He's paying attention. Okay. I'll set the appointment because again, this is all going to be customer benefit. Okay. I can't play the it won't be their game because then that's another trigger. Okay. When you say, oh, well, it's probably going to sell, or and then they think you're playing a game, and that triggers that negative emotion. Then you'll get answers like, well, if it's meant to be, it'll be, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to take his offer. I'm going to let him know customer benefit. Hey, Rob, not a problem. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pencil you in for Saturday. I'm agreeing with him. But again, keep in mind, there's 5 other salespeople making these same calls right now, and we need 3 this week. So it could literally be a difference of $2,000-$3,000 today versus Saturday. That's how bad we need these cars right now. We're always in the market to buy, and I'd love to praise your car on Saturday. But if they score the 3 we need for the advertisement, which they actually want to shoot this commercial on Tuesday, which means we got to get it through the shop. If they score these 3 in advance, it won't be the same dollar amount. Is there any way you can get down here today so I can maximize your value? Whose benefit?
Customers.
Customers benefit. Am I creating urgency? Am I putting a fucking deadline on this?
Yes.
Does that make sense? Am I creating an offer that makes it very hard to say no to? Okay, and I'll give them options, and I'll say, hey, and I'll tell you what, Rob, I don't expect you to say yes or no over the phone. When you get down here, I'm gonna lay out all your options for you. You let me know what you wanna do at that point. Is that fair enough? Why are options important? Again, I want you guys to understand the psychology of this. Huh?
They don't feel trapped.
Buy, not sold. Right? Customers wanna buy. They don't wanna be sold. When they have options, they feel like they're in control, they're the ones making the decision.